Over the last week, I have been really getting into Joel Haver's films, as have a lot of other people, although I haven't seen any video about looking at his whole bibliography. Here are some quick thoughts about his repertoire, so if you haven't watched any films, then spoilers for all of them from here on out.
I'm lonely.
Pretend was the first film that I watched of Haver's. It is a strange and wonderful film. I think the first part of the film was heavily influenced by his prior experiences with dating. The film cuts between 3 different people that he dates. This film and Island are the 2 challenges for the most aesthetically appealing film out of the bunch, in my opinion. My favourite part was the second half, where we saw more into his life and his individual problems. Whether this was scripted or not, I don't know, but I think this is what makes the film so special. You never really know what is scripted and what isn't. This is encapsulated in the ending of the film, where we see him finally opening up to someone. The reception that this film received emphasized the relatability of the topic, and the feeling of being dreadfully lonely is definitely experienced by many others out there. Taking a Little Time is a much faster film than Pretend, and it documents the life of Bud at the end of his relationship with Judith. Bud is made to seem like a moron, but at some moments I did feel sorry for him and saw a part of myself within him. I think this film portrayed awkwardness very well, with the public humiliation dancing and also the ending, where Bud loses everyone and has a breakdown in an elevator. It's a great film to watch when you want to feel bad about someone else's life. 3. This was amazing. I still can't believe how this project was made. We see Joel's attempt to become famous over multiple years, trying to be a famous rapper, actor, dancer, comedian, and visual performer. I think the best thing about this film was that he actually released all his films and songs. Taking a Little Time was made via this project. I found out that he has a Spotify that he still makes music on, and also a drawing page on Instagram. This project inspired me the most to get creative and play around with many different genres and mediums of content. The ending was also amazing, and I could relate to the feeling of doing so much but still not being happy or attaining that thing that you have always wanted. So I have to be honest, this film did not really appeal to me. The ending was nice, and I think how the film was shot is also really great. Five, 31 Days in Marshall, North Carolina. This is one of the worst quality films, but the lack in quality adds to this film. The film is about Havar and his friend visiting the town of Marshall, North Carolina. All the actors in this film are the people they met, which is great as it allows us to have little snippets into their lives. The way that music is incorporated into this film is also amazing, as it shows us the variety of musical performers that this town has raised. The film seems like it's a late 2000s skit, and it has that small town atmosphere, which I love. The ending is peaceful and wholesome. 6. We Are Sasquatch. About Sasquatch people in his hometown. Also, it's extremely wholesome about all the different people and characters in his hometown. It is Havar's first film in his collection. I think it is one of the best. I would definitely recommend this one. This film was amazing, and is definitely one of my favourites alongside I'm Going to Be Famous and Pretend That You Love Me. It portrays the struggles of meeting someone and missing them. The shots are beautiful, and I really find it hard to tell which scenes are scripted, if any. The ending is wonderful to watch, with the audio cutting out giving us no catharsis at all. So in general, all of his films are great, and I would recommend to watch at least one of them and see if you like them too. I'd give his bibliography as of early 2021 12.5 hands out of 14.25. End.